She's disguised as a maid and she breaks into Bruce's private quarters to rob him. Selina Kyle is of course Catwoman, though this movie never explicitly labels her as such. The closest we get are a few newspaper headlines that refer to her as the Cat for her cat burglarine. The pearl necklace that she steals belonged to Bruce's mother, Martha! Remember, we saw that necklace break in the flashback in Batman Begins, suggesting that Bruce has now reassembled it. The fact that Bruce is so reluctant to part ways with this necklace shows that he still hasn't truly gotten over the deaths of his parents, or the death of Rachel Dawes, whose photo sits beside the photo of his parents on his grieving desk. Bruce is clearly broken at the beginning of this film. His body is broken, he needs a cane after all of his internal injuries over the years, and his heart is broken over the people he's lost. We'll see how the events of this movie transition him from being a broken person to a whole person. And of course, this older, cane-sporting version of the character Bruce Wayne is taken from Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns comic, which I've mentioned is a major influence for all three of these movies. Also, notice Selina's exit.
Good night, Mr. Wayne.
This could be a nod to Letty Lamar. That was the real-life original inspiration for the Catwoman character. She was someone Hathaway studied intensively in preparation for the role. Lamar famously told a tall tale, claiming to have escaped from her possessive arms dealer husband by dressing up as a maid and collecting all of her jewelry and jumping out a window. Gordon meets with John Blake. He's a cop played by Joseph Gordon-Levitt, another one of Nolan's Inception cast members to make it into this movie. And this movie features Alfred retracing his footsteps from The Dark Knight, serving food to Master Bruce just to find him not there, so instead he descends down into Bruce's man cave. And like in Batman Begins, the Batcave is accessed through a 3-note sequence on the piano. Now the notes have been changed to the highest octave, D and E, then down to A and B, then back to the black keys, D flat and E flat. It's a little more complicated of a scheme than the 3 notes in Batman Begins. Remember, it's always smart to change your locks, especially after a cult burned down your house. In the Batcave, the name that links to Selina's thumbprints is an interesting Easter egg, Nikolai Ondrejko. Whatever it was the same alias that the Joker used to author the mayor's obituary in The Dark Knight. Somewhere in the Nolan versus guys in jail thinking, why is everyone using my name for crap? Ondrejko is actually the name of a construction worker who worked on the second 2 movies. And fun fact, the last 5 letters of the name are an anagram for the Joker.